Welcome back, everyone. My name is Farah from Weddings by Farah, and today is a super duper exciting day as we all are getting ready for a woman empowerment photo shoot. I wanted to showcase these talented women who have started their business from scratch to the level they have reached today. And we at Weddings by Farah have put together a few different designs to show you all the new latest trends in the wedding industry. I cannot wait till you meet these talented, strong, hardworking, not to mention beautiful women entrepreneurs who have come together to show you all a little glimpse of their talents. I cannot wait. And I want to thank Amber. Amber, come here. You're always behind the scenes. I want to thank you for showcasing all of these talented women on your show.
And it's a pleasure to be here, and we are so excited for the Women Empowerment photo shoot headed by none other than Farah. So we are going to walk you towards all these lovely ladies and entrepreneurs. So follow us and see what they're all about.
Hi, Jenny.
Hey, Amber, how are you?
Okay, I'm so excited to have you today on the Women Empowerment photo shoot. And viewers, this is lovely Jenny. Jenny has created this lovely bridal look today for our photo shoot. So Jenny, tell us what you have done, what magic?
So what we did, we made sure that the look was, this is the contemporary. And so what we did was make sure her eyes were the focus. So we did smoky, like the drop shadow, and make sure you can close your eyes. We still did a little bit more traditional by bringing in the shimmer, but we made sure like a little bit more smoky. Okay. And then with that pinky new lip.
Lovely, and I love the look. And what about the hair? Like I see that you've done a side updo.
Yeah, so we did a side updo, made sure it was luminous and made sure like it looks more textured.
So Jenny, tell us about your, as a woman entrepreneur, and about your business. I'm sure all our viewers are looking forward to know.
Yeah, so I've been doing makeup and hair for 13 years, and we specialize in bridal hair and makeup, and especially in the Desi community, we do like the Pakistani and Indian, and we help with the dressing as well in the jewelry setting. So why I love doing weddings is that I love helping my brides feel secure and beautiful, because it was shown in pictures and it was shown in the camera, and it's something that she will remember for the rest of her life. So now I offer one-on-one classes. So the one-on-one class is a group of like minimum of 13 ladies, and allows them to be able to do their own makeup. So I'll be doing demonstration on a model, and then they'll be able to apply makeup on themselves. Outside of that, I like to, my dream was to have a makeup academy. And the makeup academy is empowering and giving confidence to makeup artists who are, or maybe inspiring makeup artists who wants to be professional. And so this is an 8-day course, and I offer a makeup certification.
Well, that's lovely, Jenny, and I'm so sure a lot of women would love to follow that. And if you can tell about your website, where to go, how can they contact you, your number or anything?
Yeah, so my website is www.jtoriart.com. And feel free to follow me on Instagram. It's jtory makeup, so it's JTORRY makeup. So it's all one word. And feel free to follow my jtory Makeup Academy as well.
Amber, I want you to meet Monica.
Hi, Monica.
Hello,
From
Amber.
Elegance by Monica.
Welcome to the photo shoot.
Thank you so much. Ladies, this is a pleasure to be here with both of you, the pioneers in your art.
Okay, thank you, Monica.
So now tell us, explain your pieces, like how do you blend the pearls with the stones, and can you explain a little bit about your designs?
Sure. The idea behind bringing this jewelry line was to blend the contemporary with the traditional. So if you see a couple of pieces like this, we did beautiful pearls and then blended with navratnas and kundans. So that kind of a statement piece, we can actually wear it with our westerns as well as our eastern clothes. So you all can follow me on Facebook by Elegance by Monica, and Instagram, Elegance by Monica, or just give me a call, 214-641-8087. A sweet message would also do. I'll make sure that I get back to you guys.
Thank you, Monica. That's
You're
so lovely.
welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Amber, the last show we had, we were talking about Izza,
Yes, we
how
were.
she did the interior design for my entire office and lobby, not to mention my house as well. She is amazing.
Oh, is that
amazing
so?
at what she does.
It's such a pleasure to meet you.
It's a
You're
pleasure.
So talented
Thank
and
you,
so
thank
young.
you.
So tell us about how you got into interior design.
Well, first I went to school at University of North Texas, and I did my 4 years bachelor's in interior design. Once I graduated, I then went to the industry and worked with Wisteria in their studio. So we designed for the online catalogs. And then after that, I just, with the experience, I was like, you know what, I just want to start my own business. So I did that, and I've been doing it for 5 years now. And I've gotten a handful of clients, and I just love the feedback that I get from my clients when they're like, Isa, we love going into our house now. We're excited to go into our house now. And that's just the best feeling in the world
That's
for
how
me.
I feel.
I know.
So tell our viewers where they can actually find you.
So my website, first of all, that's at isainteriors.com, and then I have my Facebook, which is Isa Interiors, as well as my Instagram. I'm very active on my Instagram. We do awesome stories on there, DIYs, and that's kind of the fastest way to contact me if you want to.
Okay, and as you have listened to Isa, she's young, beautiful, and talented. You know where to find her. So if you want any part of your home to be beautifully decorated and be styled, you know where to go. Thank you so much, Isa.
It was a pleasure. Thank you.
Amber, this is Nida Rahman,
Hi,
one of
Nida.
our very talented wedding photographers here in town. Her work is absolutely mind-blowing. Nida, can you say something?
Please tell us about yourself, and Nida, how did you get into photography?
Hi, my name is Nida Rahman. I'm a wedding photographer here in Dallas. We mainly focus on weddings, and that is it at the moment. And thank you for the compliment. I don't think so I'm that great, but I appreciate that.
You know, I'm a huge fan.
So yeah, we mainly focus on weddings.
So Nida, like how long have you been doing these weddings, and what actually got you into this line of field for in this line?
So I've been doing weddings for about 10 years. What got me into weddings was my husband. He actually bought me a camera, and from there it just picked up. My background is graphic design. I grew up in Australia, and that's pretty much it. You know, it's all about design and photography working hand in hand, and that's how I come up with my magic, I guess.
So now, Anita, have you, like, when you do photography, is it like a particular interest, the subject, or you focus on how do you do the entire like background imaging? What do you do? What do you work with in editing?
So there's a lot that goes into weddings, of course, you know, having great makeup artists, having great decorators, henna artists, all that, you know, coming together to capture that perfect image. That's what makes it work, you know. And of course the bride herself looking amazing on the day, but there's so many elements that go into weddings. I mean, I can go on forever. So
Great.
Yeah.
So Nida, if people want to get hold of you, how do they do that?
yeah, you can find me on Facebook under Nida Rahman's Photography. You can find me on Instagram, Nida R. Rahman Photography. Yeah, just type in my name, it should come up.
Okay, perfect. So you know where to find her. This amazing lady is a great photographer, and she's also a part of our Women Empowerment photo shoot today. And thanks to Farah, who has put this lovely photo shoot together. Nida, thank you for
Thanks for having me,
coming.
yeah.
And today we have the lovely Samira with the henna design. She's also a part of our Women Empowerment photo shoot. Samira, I'm so happy that you are here on the sets of Farah.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for having me. I'm really honored.
So Samira, tell us, like you do these lovely intricate designs on our brides. Now tell us what henna is actually. A lot of people don't know how henna actually came into place.
Well, henna has been used for a long time. It's dated back since 3100 BC in ancient Egypt with the pharaohs, and it's always been used to adorn and basically just beautify yourself.
Wow, lovely. So back in the Egyptian days, as you can see, and I can see right now over here, if you can focus on this, she has this lovely design on her hand as we speak. So Samira, when you do these designs, it's more like what kind of patterns do you really put on your hands? Like, do you have any inspiration? What do you do?
Well, I like all different designs, all the different styles, but what I ask my brides is send me a couple of pictures of the style that you like, and I'm very versatile, and I've worked really hard to practice all different types of styles of the bridal mindi, as there are different styles throughout different cultures in India and the Middle East and North Africa. So. And then from there, I develop my own patterns and create something tailored for the bride. What I'm really known for is my drawing skills. I'm able to draw the actual bride and groom faces and the figures, and actually recreate portraits of pictures for whatever the bride chooses to give me, that that she holds dear to her, like her fur babies, her dogs. So I'm able to do all of that.
That is so incredibly talented. I don't think if I could do that. But so Samira, so when you sit down and you make these designs, how long does normally one bridal hand would take, like a pair of bridal hands, for you to completely finish?
It really depends on the style that the bride chooses. If she likes the very thin and intricate work, and including the figures and drawing and the portraits, it could take anywhere from 6 hours, but I've done a bride that took me 12 hours. But
wow,
for me, time stops. I don't think about it. So I tell the bride, oh, don't worry about me. If you need to take a break, you let me know. I'm good.
That is so lovely. So Samira, if our viewers want to get in touch with you, and if they are into henna, so where can they find you?
I'm on Facebook. I'm on Instagram. I have my website, and just look up Samira's Henna Designs.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Samira.
Thank you.
Thank you for being a part of this great photo shoot.
Thank you for having me.
Amber, it's such an honor for me to introduce this talented fashion designer and a dear friend, Ruby Bhandari.
Hi, Ruby.
From Silk Threads. I mean, it's always been the other way around, and this is truly an honor
Thank you so much.
to introduce you.
Thank you so much.
So it's so exciting to be at the Women Empowerment photo shoot. I have this lovely lady who's a beautiful designer and who has put together these creations, as you can see on these models. So Ruby, tell me, how does it feel to be here today?
I am so excited to be here. I'm excited to be on the show. I'm excited to be part of Women Empowerment, because that is what we believe in.
So Ruby, tell our viewers your journey as a woman entrepreneur and how you got into this kind of business.
I started when I was 13 years old, and learning how to stitch and learning how to embroider really, really gave me a feeling of empowerment, that I could do something on my own. And from there, that was my passion. Just combining clothes and making it into a garment was so big for me that finally, when I was in my college years, I realized that this is what I wanted to do. And making a woman beautiful is actually empowering a woman.
That is such a lovely thought and sentiment. So if women out there want to follow your footsteps, what advice would you recommend?
For me, I believe if you're following something which I have done, which is fashion, it is a passion. And you have to be very, very passionate about what you're doing. It's got to come in naturally, come from inside. And you know, if it's not coming from inside, maybe that isn't what you're supposed to do. But you know, when you're at a certain age, at a certain time, the right time and place, what you want to do, it comes to you. And it's not necessarily what you've been told by your parents or what you've been told that you're supposed to do. It's something which you love. And when you do what you love, you do it well.
That is so lovely. Ruby, also about 2 years ago, you put up an event together, which was all regarding women empowerment. Can you tell us the social cause that went into that event? What was the idea behind it?
Yes, that was our Silk Threads annual gala, and it was benefiting Mosaic Family Services. And here in Dallas, that is one of the largest organizations that helps empower women. It helps with women abuse. And it helps not only women, but the children, the entire family. They have housing, they have therapy, schooling, they teach you how to dress, they teach you everything that you need to know to go back into the world and become powerful so that you can take care of your family.
That is so amazing. And if people want to make a contribution for Mosaic Services, they can actually go online and do that?
Absolutely, it's mosaic.org, or you can go to silkthreads.com and you can go to Silk Threads fundraiser, and there we have a place where you can donate anytime to Mosaic Family Services.
So let's walk up to these lovely models, and I think Ruby is now going to explain us exactly what kind of work and embellishment and what kind of intricate detail goes into designing a gown like this.
So Amber, you know, this outfit is very, very traditional Indian, very Punjabi actually. The embroidery is called gota, and what it is it's little pieces of metal that are actually cut and placed by embroiders and then embroidered all the way around to keep them in place. We have added on the skirt, we've added matching kundan and stone embroidery just to give it that shine that we need. And then for the headpiece, we have the scarf, which is just embellished enough where it looks beautiful on the bride, but she can still hold it on her head without it being too heavy.
That is such a beautiful work. And Ruby, tell us, like, how do you do the contrast of the colors? Like, what do you go for?
Well, you know, in a wedding, we try to keep it in colors of peaches, pinks, reds, anywhere in that family. So many of the weddings happen during the day. And so the brides prefer to wear something lighter, just with a touch of...
Like pastel colors?
Pastel colors really do well during the day. You feel like a day wedding. And you know, in the Indian and Pakistani community, we don't have a season, so we wear light colors or dark colors.
We're always dressed bright all year round.
Anytime you want. So this is a very, very, very beautiful color combination. So Amber, I'd like to show you our next model.
Ooh,
so let's come over here.
Ruby, this is absolutely gorgeous.
Thank
I
you
just
so
love
much.
the detail and I love the color. So explain our viewers how long does it take to make a gown like this?
So this particular gown that Sierra is wearing, it's actually, we chose it today because this is part of Mosaic Family Services. We donate 100% of the profits of anything that is blue and silver at Silk Threads. So today, this outfit that we're showing, this embroidery actually took 6 months to make. This is all gold and silver hand embroidery. So basically we have sequins, we have something called dabka, kasab, we have diamond stones, we have Swarovskis, and we have silver beads in here.
Wonderful, and I can already see the Swarovskis. They are so much beautifully entangled between the embroidery, as you can see. And we are going to focus on some of the gemstones. Lovely color. Now, is this something a person can wear to a gala or a big huge event other than a wedding and stuff like that, or no?
Absolutely. This is actually more modern and contemporary. So this is something that they would want to wear. If you're going to a big gala, you can do a lighter version or even the same version. I think we can talk to the model. It's pretty comfortable.
Oh, it's very comfortable. It's always been an honor modeling for Silk Threads. Her designs are beautiful, elegant, and you definitely feel, as a woman, you feel beautiful wearing it.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Ruby, thank you so much for being a part of this women empowerment photo shoot. And thank you, Amber. Thank you so much for allowing us to share this with everyone.
I think it's a beautiful platform, and I'm so glad. As you can see, follow us on Amber Dazzle Show every week on Friday. We will continue bringing you all these lovely, amazing ladies in their walk of life. Watch our show and keep on tuning in. Thank you. Hi everyone, welcome to my show, the Amber Dazzle Show. You know, I have the pleasure of having Dr. Shabnam with me on my sets today, and that's just like any other topic. She has today a very interesting topic for all the people out there. So Dr. Shabnam, welcome again.
Hi Amber, how are you?
And what are we be discussing today? So tell our viewers.
Amber, I thought I should talk to my female viewers today and give them a special message, a topic that is very important and it's very critical, and the women do not talk about it most of the time because of embarrassment or because of just being modest.
Okay.
It's about urinary incontinence in females.
Okay.
It's a very common problem. It occurs to pretty much all the women after they have a couple of childbirth, after they reach a certain age, when they start becoming perimenopausal and menopausal, they start having urinary symptoms. And urinary incontinence is basically nothing but the urine leakage.
Wow.
But there are multiple factors and multiple reasons you can have urinary leakage.
You were saying mostly like it happens after childbirth, right? And so yeah, I mean, I'm glad that you mentioned this. So what can be done to I mean, what causes it? What is the modality for this?
So first of all, there are several types of the urinary incontinence or the leakage. Multiple things do it. By far the most common is a childbirth, especially the vaginal childbirth, or which we call normal delivery, because of course because of the trauma in the area. There is urge incontinence, where women, you know, especially in the old age, when they say I have to go to the bathroom, I have to go type thing, that is when they have an urge to void and they cannot control it anymore and they leak the urine. The second type is the stress incontinence. Usually, even in the young women, in my young patients, I see that after a 1 or 2 childbirth, or sometimes not even before, not even with the childbirth, before having any children, they can experience that whenever they cough or they sneeze or they laugh, the increase in the intra-abdominal pressure, it causes the bladder to leak urine.
Wow.
And it is also very common.
It's very annoying.
It is very annoying, and a lot of my patients complain that when they cannot even play with their children anymore, because when they're jumping on the trampoline, they feel like they leak the urine, which is very, very embarrassing as well as very distressing for the women, and they should not be going through all of that. They should be able to have a solution that can fix it, so they can enjoy the time with their kids or just the regular physical activities or participating in the sports. There is another type of incontinence, which is the combination of both urge and stress incontinence. Sometimes when the female also suffer with a lot of infections, bladder infections, they can have accidental leak of the urine as well. Menopause itself is the biggest contributing factor, because as we age, the drying of the peri-vaginal area and all the private parts, that also causes the urinary leakage or urinary incontinence.
So a lot of times I've heard doctors like casual exercises kind of help. So is that what you recommend, or what is the actual treatment? Like, what do we do?
So Amber, there are many treatments for the urinary incontinence in women, starting from the Kegel exercises, and they should start doing it as soon as they experience urinary incontinence or they start feeling that there's something going on. Pessaries, injections, surgical treatments are also available, which is a bladder lift, but not always very successful. However, I have started doing something which is amazing, innovative, and revolutionary treatment for urinary incontinence. It's called O-shot.
O-shot, okay.
So O-shot is also called orgasm shot, and it was actually invented and developed by Dr. Charles Runnels in Fairhope, Alabama. What we do in O-Shot is we draw your own blood and we separate the platelet-rich plasma. And after preparation and mixing it with a little bit of a calcium, we inject it in your vaginal wall, in the female's vaginal wall as well as in the clitoral area, which actually improves the urinary incontinence and actually stop them from leaking the urine whenever.
Success with this,
Absolutely,
Shabnam?
amazing success.
Wow.
And I'm very proud that I was actually trained by Dr. Reynolds himself. I have amazing success. I have very satisfied patients. It is not a painful procedure if it is done by the right provider.
Okay.
Because it is causing a lot of negative impact in a female's life when they start affecting with the urinary incontinence. First of all, when they start having urinary incontinence, they're always thinking about going to the bathroom and how they can avoid being embarrassed, and they're looking for the bathroom everywhere they're going.
It's just funny that you say that, but urinary incontinence I think can happen to men as well as they age. And I'm sure we can touch base on that topic
Absolutely.
in a separate show. So I mean, it is a common problem, but and so you're saying O-Shot, and what else, like what else women can do, like Kegel exercises, and what other?
And the menopausal treatment, hormone replacement therapy, that is also a very good adjunct, especially if it is done with the O-Shot by itself as well. Hormone replacement with testosterone, estrogen, progesterone, because that is going to strengthen the bladder muscles and the cartilages, and it will help them overcome the urinary incontinence.
Wow.
Now think about it. When a woman is always going to the bathroom, and she's focusing on where the bathrooms are, and she's going to a venue, and on her trip she's under a lot of stress, and it just starts limiting her social activities. She starts getting depressed. She decreases her intimacy. Psychologically, she's affected so much. Then it just starts affecting her life. She feels like she's losing the self-esteem. She's losing control of her life. And it could be also leading to severe depression. So just treating that urinary incontinence with a non-invasive method and pretty much a comprehensive approach for the treatment, hormones as well as O-Shot, you can actually treat that woman from becoming depressed.
Okay. I think this is great insight, and thank you so much, Dr. Shabnam. A lot to learn, and for these common problems we as women face, and there is a lot of wonderful treatments out there, like Dr. Shabnam mentioned. So yes, keep on watching us and keep on tuning us, and we look forward to having Dr. Shabnam again on our sets, the Amber Dazzle Show, and stay tuned. Thank you.
Thank you. The preceding was paid program paid by Amber Dazzle. Promotional consideration is paid by following advertisers: Weddings by Farah, Nahid Rahi, Bodo Peri Restaurant, Sabah Med Spa, and Amber Dazzle Cosmetics.